Three straight World Cups. 3 straight World Cups that Italy is going to miss. And Dzeko said it before the game. We're going to take those images, we're going to soak it all in and use it. And today, Bosnia, forget that Italy was down to 10 men starting the 42nd minute of the first half. Guys, Bosnia went down because of a mistake of their goalie. Did you see the player, the defenseman, what he did? He goes to see the goalie, he taps him on his shoulder, on the head. He goes, "We're going to get it back for you." And right after, Bosnia comes back. They didn't let it bring them down. They didn't put their heads down. No, they went and they worked their butts off. They brought the physical aspect to the game. They created chances. They took shots on net. I think by the end of the game, if they didn't have 30 shots towards the net and double digits on the net, guys, Bosnia played. Bosnia played. And yes, of course, the red card to Bastoni influenced because Italy was down a guy. But guys, in the second half, before Bosnia scores the goal, Italy gets 3 good occasions to score the closing goal. The goal that would have closed the game out. Keane all by himself. Si cagata addosso. He was all by himself. Him and the goalie. The defensemen were not even close to him. Esposito got a chance. Di Marco got a chance. And they didn't score. Those chances are what is haunting Italy right now. People are going to blame the ref for the red card. Listen, the red card, it was ultimo uomo. And he knew he was going to get the red card because he was on the floor and he had his head down and you could see it in his face that he was going to get the red card. But some people now will say, oh, but the refs, and then maybe there was il tocco di mano di Dzeko. Guys, forget the non-calls. Italy had to win this game. They had to take their chances. Bosnia did to Italy what they did to Wales. And I can't wait for people not to say, oh, but Bosnia was supposed to be easy. At home, over there, with the crowd behind them, they played a hell of a game. A hell of a game. And I got to be honest, until Italy got the goal scored on, I thought Italy in the second half played a courageous second half because they put everything on the line to try and hold that result. And those shots that they missed, those chances that they missed, came back to bite them. We say it all the time. If you miss your chances in football, it comes back to haunt you. And today was that. Gattuso today didn't make the right choices. Some of these changes were horrible. Putting Pio Esposito to shoot first wasn't the right decision. And I'm going to publish later on the reaction to the penalty shots. I said it before he took it. I go, lot of pressure for an 18-year-old. Why would he put him first? And in fact, he misses. He completely misses. And then Cristante hits the crossbar. But that's another, why make Cristante shoot? You had other players that could take it. I understand that he had taken out a lot of the players as well. But guys, we got to stop. This confirms once again the failure of Italian football. We're years behind. 3 World Cups. The Champions League was a disaster for the Italian teams this year. Like a complete disaster. And so I want to see now how many people are going to come up and say, oh, but Bosnia was so easy. It was better than Wales. I had somebody write on comments on one of my videos this week that, I was stupid to say that Italy shouldn't have cheered when they saw Bosnia go through, that I was this and that, right? That they were cheering for their friend Dzeko. Are they still cheering for their friend Dzeko now? That Dzeko paid his heart out at 40 years old. He was better than some of the Italian players today. Better than a lot of them at 40 years old. I want to see how many people are going to come right to me now and say, oh, Dzeko and Bosnia. But who do they have, Bosnia? Three straight World Cups. Let's see what happens to Gravina. Let's see what happens to Gattuso. But Gattuso today, non l'ha azzeccata oggi. Oggi, the changes didn't make any sense. Let's be honest, they didn't. And when he makes mistakes, you have to say it. Everybody was hoping that he would transmit some of that heart, some of that courage to this Italian team. He did for a bit. But overall, the system is a failure. Let me know what you think in the comments. 3 straight World Cups.